What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for this really quick video, and today I'll be talking about your weight stat. I made some videos about this one since September, so this one here is more of a recap only with some added tests. We all know that weight can affect your stat caps in a lot of stuff, but we're not going to talk about that. We'll talk about the direct effects of your weight to your build. Like, does it slow you down on ball and off ball? Does it make you stronger? Like, maybe it will work like strength? Will it affect your lateral movements? Can it make you tougher to blow by on ball and off ball? And some other stuff. So now let's get right into it. So now for the first one, let's see if weight can slow you down on your off-ball sprints. In here you can see 115 pounds and 350 pounds are just the same. The thing about it though is I noticed something. And there you can see there's a difference on how much it burns stamina. It is not too much of a difference though, because keep in mind, it has 200 pounds gap. And to give you more perspective on how small that gap is, in here you can see this is the gap between 10-point stamina rating, and here's the gap between 200 pounds. Even a 10-point gap on stamina has more effects than 200 pounds gap. Just by looking at it, I would say one stamina point is equal to around 10 pounds in terms of stamina burn. And I might be wondering, what about other movements like your lateral movements, or movement without the ball? Will it slow you down or will it have difference on stamina burn? In here you can see in terms of lateral movement, there's no speed difference, but a stamina burn difference is still right there. Same thing with on-ball movements, no speed difference but stamina gaps are still there. Now for the next one, what about the stuff that strength does, like helping on back down actions? At first I tried minimum and maximum just to see a difference, and in here I felt that the 115-pound player on defense is a lot softer than the 350-pound player. Keep in mind though, that's 200-pound difference. But the moment I rocked up to 300 pounds, it is pretty much the same as 350, which makes me think that the effects are not much. Like, it has to be a 200-pound gap to see a reasonable difference. Which kinda makes sense, to be honest, that the boost is not much compared to strength, because weight is basically free. I know it affects stat caps, but it's not really directly related on the points allocated before you hit 99 on the builder. So it really makes sense that the effect is not noticeable, like strength and some other stat. Next one, does it affect on-ball cutoffs? I used my method on my clamps badge, and I found out that it doesn't. Same thing with off-ball cutoffs. After using my off-ball pass method, I found out that the weight doesn't affect it. Which means that not all functions of strength are carried over on weight. So far, the only thing that weight works like strength is on back down sequences. So now for the recommendations, of course it depends on your build, but for me personally, on deciding what weight I will put on my build, I will just base it on the stat caps that I want to reach. Around 5 or even 10 pounds or more weight won't be felt on your build in terms of the actual effects. Like, you can't notice a stamina burn difference on a 10-pound gap. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Like, what weight do you want to put in your player? Do you max it? Do you put minimum? Or you just base it on stat caps? So that's all for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.